Round on Phrantic. Of course, if you've never seen it, then you've been missing quite a while. It's been around since the start, pretty much, and of course in Quake 3 as well. So we'll quickly give you a rundown before the 6 seconds are up before this warm-up. This is your red armor room, a big trap. Basically, there's only 3 ways out of it. To start, we'll just go into it and see what's going to happen because we don't want to miss any of this action. And it's going to be quite a close start here. Stermy with the rocket launcher off the start. He's going to get hit by a lot of MG from Fatal1ty. Fatal1ty picked up the red armor at the start, and he's now trapped inside that red armor room. Like I said, it's quite a big bottleneck. It's not easy to get out of. Your opponent can hold you in there. There are only 3 major ways out of it. Well, only 3 ways out of it. I'm saying major. So it becomes a point where you kind of get stuck in there with your opponent just firing rockets down onto you, trying to keep you pinned in. And the only thing in there is that red armor. There are no health bubbles at all in there, so you need to be really, really careful.
Fatal1ty now with 45 seconds into the match, still a 0-0 score. Fatal1ty is on the 3rd tier of the map, waiting for Stermy, as Stermy is on that long corridor. Fatal1ty knows he's there. Switching over to the MG. Fatal1ty gonna get a little bit more ammo for his lightning gun, and we're gonna start the action here. Been a lot of running around and kind of avoiding each other a little bit. Good grenade coming in there from Stermy, actually knocking Fatal1ty into that lava. Fatal1ty heads him through, and it looks like Stermy goes aggressive and follows him. Stermy switches over to Rocket, and that could have been his fatal mistake, running out of ammo right there for his LG. Fatal1ty picks up the kill and the conversion right there. 2-0 is the score, so Fatal1ty very, very lucky that Stermy actually ran out of ammo.
Only 2 minutes remaining, 2 minutes gone so far in this one here. And Fatal1ty is in a bit of a comfortable lead. Like we said, we thought he would take the rail out of Stermy's game and see what he could do with it. And so far it's doing very, very well for him. Another nice rocket up towards that teleporter exit. There goes Stermy. I've only really seen him using his MG so far. He's only picked up a rocket launcher like 2 times. It is pretty useful for going head to head with your opponent down those 2 long corridors. But other than that, you need to keep it tight like Fatal1ty is doing at the moment. Keep up with the rocket and the LG combos. Make sure you keep close to your opponent. 12.5 minutes remaining. Still, it's 5-0. I mean, Fatal1ty is probably going to be looking for a victory here, unless, you know, if he loses it, he's going to be going home, or at least going out of the tournament. So he needs to make sure that he wins this one and forces it through to a 3rd map. Could be in a little bit of trouble here, though. Down to 25 health, and in comes Stermy, but Fatal1ty managing to take him out. Somehow managed to fall from that top thing. Only lost 1 HP from there. And again, he's going to move around. Still only 32 HP, and this LG bearing down onto him, and there goes Stermy. This could be a bit of a change. Stermy picked up that last red armor, and he's now going to try and keep a hold of that one, try and tip the balance of this game. Going to pick up the upper yellow. Couple of 25 health back through that teleporter. Fatal1ty is actually inside the LG corridor at the moment. Stermy going to spam those grenades over and towards the exit as well. Fatal1ty is still in there, manages to get a couple of seconds onto him, Stermy. Fatal1ty backs away again for that lower yellow armor. Stermy needs to go for something here. I mean, he's got only 64 armor. Picking up that upper yellow. Going to drop down for red as well, so he's back to where he was earlier. And now will be a nice time to start something of a comeback. He's still only 5 points behind. Of course, Galang is a fairly compact map. You can use it quite effective to run away as long as you can keep that distance between your opponent. But you can see a match which will basically change just through 1 frag. And here Stermy is trying to prove that as he goes and makes this a 4-point game.
Looks like Fatal1ty being chased by a couple of grenades there from Stermy. Watching Fatal1ty now sitting on the Hyper Blaster spawn. Head through that teleporter. Actually, it's going to use that Hyper Blaster. Does have shotgun and rocket in his arsenal. As Fatal1ty is now stuck on that side of the map, and Stermy's not letting him get out of there. was able to pick up the lower yellow, and Stermy goes aggressive, comes down the long corridor, and is able to take him down with the LG. Fatal1ty now taking another grenade, and we saw that exact same grenade, and Stermy coming into the room, making Fatal1ty suicide in that lava. Fatal1ty right after the respawn, jumps down there and tries to get the kill. Stermy was able to grab it right there. 5-4 is the score. Fatal1ty dropping down onto the lower yellow, dodging, going in between those grenades. Fatal1ty just below Stermy. Heads over to the LG, takes a rocket right as he picks it up, and he's going to make his way into that red armor room. It's up, Stermy drops down, and he gets knocked back into the corners. Fatal1ty takes advantage of that, throws out a rocket, and gets a kill. Very good job to Fatal1ty there. Right after that kill, jumps over and picks up the upper yellow. As Fatal1ty now looks down that long corridor and tries to pull the move that Stermy did. Shotgun in hand for Stermy. It's not going to be enough. It's Fatal1ty bearing down on him with that lightning gun. It's not exactly the situation you want to be in. That lightning gun can definitely cut down the health and armor very, very quickly, Joe.
Yeah, and you see there Stermy just going through that teleporter. Nice move, but Fatal1ty going to catch him in mid-air there with that rocket. Just as he tries to jump onto that upper yellow platform. Again, he's going to go for this conversion. Stermy with a shotgun, but he's not going to have enough armor here. Surely to be able to take Fatal1ty down. He's knocked him down to 28 health. But again, Fatal1ty is going to retreat and manage to pick up the 25 health from that lower yellow room. Stermy back on the red armor. He's going to get a control of that. Going to go down that back corridor. Fatal1ty playing a little bit more defensive now. He knows he's got that 4-point lead. Stermy just going to try and nip in there for that upper yellow. He manages that as well and gets a good couple of rockets off into Fatal1ty. Then again down onto that LG spawn. Hyper Blaster, and they're going to settle down for the red. I mean, Stermy has managed to pick this up twice in a row. You can see that his armor almost maxing out there at 200. This is only a good position that he can really be in. Going to go for it with the LG. Fatal1ty could be in trouble here. Got the shotgun, comes off the jump pad, but Stermy's waiting still with that lightning gun. And he makes it now a 3-point game. This is what we're talking about. The control of that red is so very, very important that once one player throws the other off it, they can string 4 or 5 kills together. And it's all up to the opponent to really stop that. Again, Fatal1ty is going super aggressive with not much. You know, that's one thing that I've noticed with Fatal1ty in this last couple of games we've seen him. He just seems to be a little bit too aggressive sometimes when he's got nothing to be aggressive with. I mean, he's done it there again, managed to survive it that time, but he's still only got 22 HP. Stermy going to chase him down that back corridor, on up towards the yellow armor spawn, manages to get that upper yellow.